Hi there, I'm Tracy, and this is the 3-Wick Thesis Candle channel. Today I have for you another episode of my Saturday Ritual Bath & Body Works haul. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. I want to let you know that this video is going to look just a little bit different because I'm in a different place, and I'm also going to include a collection aspect to this episode. If you're new here, I do these every Saturday. Normally, I would do Ritual Saturdays with my husband. Something we do, we get up every Saturday morning, get coffee, get breakfast, and then go to at least one Bath & Body Works. This weekend, I am in the Pacific Northwest visiting my sister. She is a Bath & Body Works fan. She has a small collection. She's more of a body wash, fine fragrance mist, hand soap girly, whereas I'm more into candles. So I thought it would be fun to share what she got this weekend with me and also give you insight into her small collection. So there's a lot to this video. If you want to skip around and you're on a browser, you can just hover your mouse below at the bottom of the video, and that will show you the different timestamps of the content. You can also look in the description, and I have created video chapters for you. Feel free to skip. I'm going to start with the haul, and then we're going to move into talking about her collection. All right, so let's see. What did we do? So we woke up. We actually went yesterday. We went on Friday. It's the way her schedule was going to work out. And we have some things planned today where I just wouldn't be able to come back and shoot the video. So we did go on Friday. And then the closest store to her is about 45 minutes from where she lives. She lives on the islands kind of off the west of Seattle. And it's a trip to get anywhere. There is an outlet, but it's about 2.5 hours from where she lives, and we just thought, yeah, that's not worth it. I love outlets, I love Bath & Body Works, but it's not worth that sort of trip. So we just went to the closest store, which was in a mall, and there were a couple sales going on yesterday that she took advantage of. Not the best sales, buy 3 get 3 for the full-size body care items, and then 5 for $27 on the soaps. I took advantage of the buy one get one candle sale, and then we had a coupon for 25% off, so that helped reduce some of the cost. Again, the price on the stuff she's getting, the body care stuff, was not the best price, but she's not as frugal as I am, and to her a sale plus a coupon was good enough, so she did stock up on some body care stuff. And then the candle prices, let's see, with the half off or like buy one, get one, I did buy 2. Those worked out to $9.72 for one of them and $10.49 for the other with that coupon. So those are good candle prices. And honestly, y'all, I probably wouldn't have bought more even if I could, but I didn't want to buy too much because I still have to fly home. And candles are heavy. And also, I don't necessarily want to check them in my bag. I'd rather carry them on because they're fragile. And when I flew here, I brought candles with me, which got screened by the TSA. I had to go through the special line because I think the wicks kind of look like a bomb, and they had to like test for bomb residue on my candles. I don't want to be there all day, so I only snagged 2 candles that I'm going to fly back with because I'm actually leaving one of the candles I brought with me here with my sister. So not a huge haul for me, pretty sizable haul for her, but I'll share both. So why don't we start with, let's see, they gave us 2 bags, so we have 2 small bags. I'll start with the candles because those are the things that I snagged and picked up. The first one, because I'm burning through my back stock of this like crazy, is the Lemon Espresso Twist. This I had in the number 33 jar because I bought those at SAS this past winter. They were like $6.74. This is the officially named re-released version of that candle. It came out, I think this was spring 2. It came out with the Easter stuff. And love this candle. I know it's not for everybody, but I really enjoy it. Scent notes are espresso beans, warm vanilla, and lemon peel. And I just love the combination of the coffee with the citrus. It's a juicy lemon. You get a little bit of that zest. It almost seems like they took a zester and got some of the oils out of the rind. And then the coffee, I think, is secondary. It just adds like a little bit of bitterness and like dark roasted nuttiness that, to my nose, pairs really well with the lemon. Yeah, that's beautiful. I do have, I think I have a backup of this. There will be at least one in my April empties, maybe two, because my husband and I both had one going. I can't keep these in stock. I keep having to buy more because we both really like it. So this one is a backup. I think that gives me two backups. I'll probably wait until SAS to get more because I think those are going to be around. Some people don't like them, and I don't think they're selling very well. The other one I picked up is one that I've been curious about for a while, but I also got it for research purposes. So as y'all know, I am testing the new repackaging for the White Barn candles, and I'm finding that I think the wicks might be what's making the burn quality difference. So the first one I did was the Lavender Bergamot, and those had core wicks. Then I did the Lemon Kitchen, didn't burn as well, and that one had ropey wicks. Now I'm doing the Sunny Coconut, and that one has thin curly wicks, and so far that one is doing well, but it's also like right at the point where it could go bad. So I picked up another one of these in the core wicks because I want to see, is it the wick or is it the fragrance? And this one's one I've been looking at, I mean, honestly, since SAS of I like the smell, not sure I would enjoy it on warm, but decided because it has those core wicks and I can test, I might as well get this one. Plus the jar is just so pretty. I love this color blue. It's got just a hint of green in it. And these jars are just beautiful. I love how they color matched the lid so you get the matte colored lid that's in a slightly different tone as the jar and then a slightly different tone as the label. And all three are color coordinated. So this is Lakeside Morning. Scent notes are crisp autumn air, white driftwood, and a hint of green apple. I don't normally like driftwood. I don't normally like apple that much, but I do like green apple. And I like autumn fragrances. This one just smells really cool and refreshing, and I don't feel like any one of those notes really dominates. It just feels really well blended. So you get the like tartness of the green apple, and I feel like the driftwood starts to get a little bit perfumey or cologne-y, but then it almost reads like the tartness of the apple. So like I said, they're really well blended. And then you just have this like crisp freshness that does actually smell a bit like a cold day. Like you go outside and you kind of get like the sinus burn and it's refreshing. I get those vibes. I don't know that I'd say it smells like a lake. It doesn't, but it definitely smells like fresh air. So I'm going to give that one a try. One, to see if I like the fragrance, but also to see if it's the core wicks that are making the beautiful burns and not just the fragrance. So this one, let's see. Yeah, this one was the 1049 one. The lemon espresso was $9.72. So pretty good with the coupon. All right, so let's talk about the soaps my sister got. There was the 5 for 27 sale, so she did get 5, and then with a coupon, these all ended up being $4, so $4.05. Again, not the best sale. I think $3.50 is usually better. $3.95 is good, but close enough. And she doesn't go that often. Didn't want to pay for shipping, so we were there. She took advantage. She likes fruit fragrances, so she picked up the peach Bellini. This one is juicy peach, white apricot, and fresh mango. For a peach fragrance, y'all, I don't mind this one so much. It's a little bit sharp, but I feel like the sweetness of the mango helps to kind of pull down some of those really sharp, bright notes you can get from a peach so that it doesn't have that like urine-y smell to me. It's just kind of juicy, really sweet, and I like it. I don't know if I would own it, but I like that she likes it. She also snagged white tea and sage. I have this in the candle form. And that was the other thing I'm realizing as I was shopping in person for soaps that I wouldn't normally even smell or buy, that sometimes these smell a lot different. So this one in the soap form, of course, smells a lot soapier to me. And it feels a little bit more earthy. So you get the white tea. I feel like the tea note actually comes through on this, and the sage is just really earthy. This also says that there's a lemon note in here. I get just a hint of citrus. And I think you could convince me that there's some rosemary in here too. It just says and herbs, but you definitely get a sage note. I feel like maybe there's a hint of rosemary. Really pretty. I also like the label on this. I like the detail, and the color of this jar is really pretty. Then she got Pink Pineapple Sunrise. I don't know if y'all are seeing a trend. Both my sister and my husband like scent notes that I just do not. She likes peach, she likes pineapple, my husband likes citrus. So it's always an adventure to shop with them and see what they like and kind of be perplexed by what they enjoy. But again, this one's not that bad. This does come in the candle. So I had smelled this one before. I like that it's a pineapple fragrance that doesn't lean into like coconut really heavily. I feel like pineapple is always paired with coconut and then it kind of just smells like a pina colada. But this one has sweet pink pineapple, palm sugar, and sun-drenched nectar. So you kind of get this like tropical vibe, but without a coconut note. And also, the labels on this look just like the candles. So it's fun. I'm here for it. She'll enjoy it. She also snagged Sparkling Watermelon. This one also comes in candle form. I love this one. To me, this smells almost just like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. Very juicy, very sweet. Yeah, it definitely smells more soapy in the soap than it does in candle form. I feel like you get more of the honeydew. It's watermelon juice, honeydew, and sliced cantaloupe. I think you get more of the melon in the soap, whereas I think in the candle, I feel like I got mostly watermelon and it smells a little bit more tart, kind of like a Jolly Rancher. This is like Jolly Rancher meets melon, cantaloupe. And then the last one, which I wish this came in candle form. I really like this fragrance. This is passion fruit, pineapple leaves, and banana flowers. And the fragrance is passion fruit and banana flowers. This one is so pretty, y'all. Yeah, it's sweet, it's floral, it's tropical. It kind of just smells like someone with a really pretty body care or perfume walked by you while you were on a tropical vacation and it's like a warm breeze. It's so beautiful. I don't know that I'd actually want to burn this in a candle. I could see where it might be too perfumey or a little overpowering, but really, really pleasant in the soap form. So those are the 5 soaps. And then we did use a reward. Again, I don't wear this stuff, but my sister loves it. She picked up a lip tint. She said she already has some of this and needed more. This was one that I used my reward on, so $12.95, but free to me. Free to her. And I actually don't know much about this product, y'all. Hyaluronic acid, formulated to leave your lips feeling soft and smooth. And then I know it has a color. I am not a girly girl. I'm a major tomboy. I look at this and I'm like, how would you even use that? I'm just going to put it on the shelf over there. I literally am so naive about girly stuff. Okay, and then she did the buy 3, get 3 on the full size body care stuff. And y'all, I was kind of surprised at everything that was included in that because the shower steamers were included in that, which I don't really consider body care, but I guess the mists. So she picked up one of the Reviving Rain mists. I was surprised to see that this was included. So they did have some stuff that I wasn't expecting. We were actually using the app in the store to figure out whether or not these were part of the sale because the signage wasn't that great. She was going to get the shower steamers, but I told her, which thank you, Marie. Marie over at Meet Miss Marie. She had told me that she sprays these in her shower and that they work as well, if not better, than the steamers. And she's right. We tried it while we were here. And because I had bought my sister a gift and I brought her her favorite fragrance, the Eucalyptus Lavender Mist. And we tried that and it's beautiful. It smells strong. It lingers. It's, I think, much more effective than the steamers. So she was going to buy the steamers and I was like, you should just get another mist and spray that in the shower instead. This one is a part of their new aromatherapy line that was launched. I want to say this was spring 3. Came out around, maybe it came out around the Disney Princess launch. Later in the spring anyhow. And this one has zesty lime and sparkling neroli. If you don't like neroli, I would say don't snag this, but if you like neroli, this is really beautiful. If you like this fragrance, but you feel like it's too strong, there's also the water line, which is lighter and really beautiful and crisp. I think smells a little bit like cucumber personally, but that one has bergamot instead of neroli, and it's just not as potent. But her and I both really like this, so she got that for her bathroom. She uses these both for like shower sprays, and then she also uses it kind of like poopery, which I don't use my oils that way, but I guess it's effective. You know, you do you. She really liked Ariel. They still had a lot of princess stuff, y'all. I was actually really surprised at how much princess product they had left. The only thing they were sold out on, which is very different from my stores, was Tiana. I thought it was so fascinating to see how different markets buy different things. And Ariel, not that y'all don't already know, but has sea salt breeze, golden citrus, and coral waters. And she wanted this in the body wash. I really like Ariel in candle form. This is one that I did a backstock of. I have 2 of these candles. It's just really fresh, kind of aquatic, clean. It's going to make a beautiful body wash. And if I liked the lotion more, I would have snagged one of these too, but the lotion is a little strong on me. It gets overwhelming, so I passed on that, but she got it. Happy for her. I think she was torn between that one and Cinderella, which she actually did get Cinderella in the Fine Fragrance Mist. Which then I was like, maybe I need Cinderella in the Fine Fragrance Mist. This one is Gardenia Petals, Enchanting Musk, and Sapphire Blue Amber. I loved this in the candle. Y'all, I usually don't like gardenia, but this one just smells so nice. Yeah, it's well balanced. I feel like you get those more earthy notes from the musk and the amber, with just a hint of brightness from the floral. Yeah, it's really pretty. Plus, I love the jar. I love the blue. And I love how they did the like shiny accents on the sprayer. She snagged that. The other one I pulled out to get to that one. She also liked the Costa Rica Pink Pineapple Sunrise. I think, is this the same? Yeah, it's the same scent notes as the soap. Sweet pink pineapple, palm sugar, and sun-drenched nectar. Yeah, they're the same. They just have different labels. Because I think she was confused about why they would have different labels. Also, the soaps were like in one place and the body mists were in another place. She was like, why don't they put these things together? And I'm like, welcome to Bath & Body Works. They make you go all over the place. I'm not going to spray this one because I'm not a huge fan of pineapple. I don't really want to smell it. It's not my thing. And then y'all, after my own heart, she loves Into the Night. So she snagged an Into the Night body mist. I've been wearing this. I brought all my travel size with me. I've been wearing this in the lotion at night. And she's like, what is that smell? I recognize it and I really like it. And I was like, oh yeah, it's Into the Night. So we were there. They had the whole line. She picked this up. Good choice. I approve. I absolutely love this fragrance. I do wish I had more staying power. I wear it at night and I feel like I can't really tell when it wears off, but I feel like by the time I get into bed and like snuggle up, I don't smell it as much as I do when I just sprayed it. This one is Raspberry Noir, Amber Crystals, Velvety Rose Petals, Creamy Patchouli, and Mocha Musk. It's just beautiful. It's kind of dark and mysterious and floral but earthy. It kind of feels like a fall witchy smell to me. And it doesn't lean too heavy on the cologne or perfume aspects, but it can be really strong. Yeah, I love it. Here for it. Definitely support her choice there. She also found the new luxury lines. And y'all, this Madame Mystique, this is out at like all the stores in my area. They had a ton of this. They also had the, what is it, Midnight Addiction. That's out in all my stores where I live. They had a ton of it at the store. Actually, I don't think these are selling well. They had all of them. And the sales associates, oh, this store, they were all really nice, but also just wouldn't like let us shop. It was almost frustrating. It's also really frustrating when you're someone who's a reviewer and like, I don't need you to explain to me the candle line. Like, I probably could explain things to you that you're not aware of. Like, it's cool. Like, thank you. But also, can we just shop? But she kept coming over and like trying to shove the luxury line items in our face. And I'm like, no, we're good. And then I told her that my favorite luxury line was the If You Musk, but that you've discontinued it. And I felt so bad because she went to her stock room and like obviously dug around and was like, oh, look, we have some. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, I actually don't need any. I have an outlet store near me. I can get that for $3. So I felt bad that she like hovered and I was getting annoyed with her, but then she was also very helpful and she pulled out the If You Musk. I don't know. Sometimes, y'all, my relationships with the store associates, I know that a lot of them don't want to be hovering and that's their job. And I don't want them hovering. We kind of just live in this like pluralistic, ignorant world where we both are just going along with the expectations. But anyway, they were really pushing the luxury line on us, and my sister liked this one, so she snagged it. This one is Bright Red Berries, Rose Petals, and Sultry Woods. I like this one too. This one also feels kind of witchy to me, and like woodsy. It feels almost like a fall feminine scent to me. I don't know if I'd wear it, but I do like it. You get, for me, it's the rose and the woods notes first. And then the berry just adds this kind of like hint of sweet juiciness in the background. Yeah, that's pretty too. I don't think I'd wear it, but it is beautiful. And I did try this in the body cream. It did not dry down on me well. It did not smell right. So I was not interested in any of that. And then the other reward I use, and I know this is on sale today, and I'm like, oh, I could have just bought this for her for $3.95, but we weren't going back today. So she wanted this room spray. Picked up the Strawberry Melon. This one, I'm also not going to spray, honestly, y'all. She sprayed it last night, and it was really overpowering. I feel like the strawberry is kind of secondary to the melon, and there's something about the melon note in the room spray form that just got like artificially sweet and was just really overpowering to me. So she likes it, happy for her, but this is not something that I would buy. It was too much. So this one was free. The lip balm was free. And then she got the 6 body care, the 5 soaps. I got the 2 candles with the coupon. The subtotal was, yeah, wow, that's hard to believe. That's really cheap. $82.35. I'm like, I have to look at that. Is that right? Yeah, so $82.35. And then if you include the 2 freebies, then we saved $137 on her purchase. So that's a stellar deal. Really happy with what I picked up, and she's excited. She's well stocked now. All right, so that wraps up the haul portion of the video. So if you want to take off, you're not interested in the collection aspect, now is your time to exit. Thank you for joining me. Subscribe if you aren't already, and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the haul video. For the rest of you who want to see the collection, I'm going to move all my equipment into the cupboard space where she keeps her collection and film that. I'll be right back after the cut. All right, y'all, so here is a little bit of her collection. She loves this Eucalyptus lavender fragrance, also one of my favorites. So she has, let's see, looks like 2 of those. Then she has Rainfall Retreat. This is one that I don't remember seeing in stores. Says it is a rejuvenating aroma of fresh eucalyptus, warm cedarwood, and dewy cucumber. Yep, I like that one. She has 2 of those in here. This one, y'all, she does have another one of these downstairs. She has Northern Brights. I am very envious. Eucalyptus and pine. Oh, delicious. It actually reminds me quite a bit of like the eucalyptus in the Eucalyptus and Lavender. And then the pine note kind of reminds me of the pine note that's in Lavender and Pine. Beautiful combination. She has Calm Haven. This one's Lavender and Iris. I've smelled this one actually at my outlet store. Not a huge fan. I don't like the iris that's in it. She's got 2 of those. She has Aromatherapy Sea Soul Refreshing. This is a body lotion, and it says Take a dip in salty seas, soul refreshing waves with a blend of jasmine and eucalyptus essential oils. It's pretty. It's a little bit floral for my taste. She also has an aromatherapy Serenity, marigold, rose, and magnolia body lotion. It's kind of a creamy floral. That's interesting. Not sure I'm a fan. She has a lavender and sandalwood. Open your mind. That one's nice. The sandalwood is very earthy. The lavender is just a little bit floral. This one I'm familiar with, the rose and vanilla fragrance. This one was out, what, this winter, y'all? I don't remember. It's okay. It's good for a rose fragrance. Okay, and then over here, this is a part of the gift that I brought her. This is the eucalyptus and lavender body lotion. I brought her the candle and the room mist as well. Of course, she already had one, so maybe that wasn't the best gift idea, y'all. Then she has some white jasmine body cream. This one has scent notes of creamy white jasmine, apple blossom, and white cedarwood. Floral in that is not my thing. Glad she can appreciate it. She loves the lavender cedarwood line. So here's another, this one is the body lotion. I think she has that in the shower right now too, in the body wash. She has a Firefly Forest. She said this is her favorite. Wishes she could get it again. This one is a foaming hand soap. Scent notes are fresh forest trail, spring jasmine, and warm spring nights. And that is really pretty, y'all. I actually really like that one too. She has an earth aromatherapy. This is the sandalwood, vetiver, pine, and black pepper. She loves these kind of foresty, woodsy fragrances in both the body wash and the body lotion. This one I think is from like 2023, I want to say. And then she has one more of the sleep lotion up there. And I think the rest of this is non-Bath & Body Works. Yeah. Oh, so this is a spray that she's got. I'm actually going to be sharing a haul with you all from this brand. It is handmade in Le Connor. The label is a little bit shook up on that, but I'm going to share some stuff I picked up while I was here. Love that company. They make really good fragrance oils. They have soaps, body lotions, candles, and I did a small haul while I was here, so I'll be sharing that in a future video. Okay, and then she has just a few backstock soaps. This one I was excited to see though. This is the Frosé All Day. This one has scent notes of frozen rosé, fresh berries, and lemon twist. Love the fruitiness of that one. She has 3 of the blueberry Bellini soap. I have this one in this year's bottle. This one is wild blueberries, bright citrus, and sparkling prosecco. And then she has one of the cucumber melon that came back this winter. Classic Bath & Body Works fragrance. Crisp cucumber, watery honeydew, and juicy cantaloupe. Delicious. I love this one. I wore this body lotion for 5 or 10 years back in the early 2000s. So that's her soap collection. She was a bit low, so glad she was able to stock up with the sale. All right, y'all, I hope you enjoyed this little add-on to my weekly ritual Bath & Body Works haul video. If you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. That always makes me feel good about the stuff that I'm creating. If you want to see more of this and you aren't already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It'll help put my videos into your subscription feed. And if you want to be notified, make sure you turn on those notifications. I do a haul video like this every single Saturday from Bath & Body Works. And I also do some really fun stuff with Goose Creek, Yankee. I have a weekend deals episode I post every Thursday. We're going to have a new tea series every Tuesday where I talk about tea candles. Lots of fun stuff. I would love to be able to share that with you. Thanks so much for being here, and I hope you all have an amazing rest of your weekend. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.